First question, what made you decide to become a deacon?
Why did I? Because God called me. I mean, I didn't really decide. God decided, and He, really moved me to apply, and so I did a lot of praying about it, and He gave me a lot of signs, and there were a lot of roadblocks, and God just got rid of all the roadblocks, and it happened, So it was His doing, and not my doing. It was His doing.
It was all Him. That's good.
Yeah. He called me for some crazy reason. Shows He's got a sense of humor. Apparently so.
Okay. Second question. How did your family and friends react to your decision?
That's a very good question. Of course, my family they thought it was awesome. My boys were real little at the time, and I don't know they totally understood it, but they whatever Dad wanted to do, if Dad's happy, then they're happy. So they were really cool with it. Some of my friends, I had to get new friends because they weren't real friends. And they didn't like my decision. Well, that's their problem,
They're lost.
So they weren't really friends, but I got lots of new cool friends. Yeah. So it worked out good. Yeah.
Okay. At any point in your life, did you ever second guess or regret your decision?
Well, no, I've never regretted the decision, but you always second guess. You always wonder, what God has in store for you. And but no, I've never second guessed. It's been fantastic. Doing His work has really been awesome. Really awesome. Yeah.
And how important is prayer to you?
Well, you can't do anything without prayer. You can only do as much as your prayer life will sustain. So you just have to be a person of prayer. The more I do, the more I have to pray. But you can do nothing with prayer. Prayer is like oxygen. If you're going to be a runner, you got to breathe good, right? And you got to breathe in that oxygen. Well, if you're going to do stuff for God, you have to pray, because prayer is the oxygen for your spiritual life, just like oxygen for your physical life. And if you want to be a runner, if you wanted to run a marathon or a triathlete, you have to improve the oxygen transfer, right, of your blood. The same way, if you want to do more for God, you have to pray more. So it's exactly, just like training, just like an athlete training. It's exactly the same thing.
That's a really good way to put it.
I know, that's a really good metaphor.
I
like that.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah. Okay. So, what advice would you give to people still trying to find their vocation?
What would I say for them? Well, obviously pray. But just try to discern what God's will is for you. We all have gifts and talents, and He just wants us to use our gifts and talents to the best of our ability. So know what your gifts are and use your gifts for His praise and glory, and the rest will work out. He'll guide you where you need to be, I think, even pro athletes, who have that athletic ability, well, I think they still need to be role models, and I love athletes that make the sign of the cross or pray, because that's a positive example. No matter what you do, you can be doing God's work. It doesn't matter. You can be in the ball field, you can be in the classroom, you can be in your job, you can be anywhere, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And don't get impatient. Don't get impatient. Let your life unfold. Don't rush it, and just don't be impatient. Just let God lead you, That's the best thing you can do. Best thing you can do. Yeah.
We have the best interview.
Yeah.
So, and someday if you guys get married and have kids, be the same way with your kids. Be gentle with them, but lead them towards the Lord, That's important. Yeah.
Really good answer. We have
Yeah.
one more question. Can we have a high five?
Yeah, we got to do a high five. There we go. Yes. All right. High five the camera.
Where's my hand? There it is.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.